Hello, ladies and gentlemen of the internet and of YouTube, and welcome back to Mass Effect 5e Shadows in the Light. I am your host and game master, Tom117Z, and joining us today is this eclectic band of morally interesting individuals. Starting off, in no particular order except for the order displayed on the Roll20 screen right here, we have Ari, who is playing Zelina, our Asari Ardak Yakshi Vanguard.
I have a headache.
She has a headache. Which is weird because she hasn't failed her constitution saves in a while, but you know.
To be fair, I have a headache too.
Yeah, it's spreading. Next up, we have Skajama, also known as Tone Shift, playing Scrap, our Geth engineer, who also just so happens to be a musician. There, I said your proper class. Happy.
Thank you.
Well, sport.
Interestingly enough, this platform, though not physically capable of such, is also experiencing a headache. This is deeply concerning. I am running several programs to try and isolate the problem.
You experienced what it felt to be cold for the first time, which is impossible, but you're feeling it, so...
I do not possess nerve endings. I have it.
Yes, you do. Welcome to Eldritch Horror.
I have an internal thermometer, but it does not give me sensation, merely a numerical reading.
Listen, you may be a robot, but you're not free from the influence of ancient Eldritch abominations, alright? So... that's just how it be. Your robotic Eldritch abominations created by the real Eldritch abominations. Alas.
The Eldritch Abominations who were as smart as Zuckerberg, considering their fascination with fucking AI.
And yet he spent most of the time hiding on a water planet. But yeah. Because they got murdered. But next up on the list, we have Lightning Flash playing Skal Azlal, our Viper Infiltrator.
Greetings, fleshbags.
What does that make you, Chop Snake?
You are also a flesh bag, my guy. You just have a different type of skin. The flesh is the muscles.
My apologies, warm-blooded fleshbags.
Oh,
That's better.
cold of you.
Literally cold-hearted. And last, but certainly not least, we have the mango lover herself, getting into character, eating mango ice cream. We have Moonlight Shadow, i.e. Kim, who is playing Nixaline, our Capricorn Vanguard Infiltrator multiclass.
This snake owes me a coconut still, and I will get payment.
Coconut.
Oh yeah, that's right. He
coconut.
did just shoot the coconut.
Basted.
Did indeed shoot the coconut, which segues us
Coconut
perfectly
murder.
into the recap of last time. Speaking thereof. So, our eponymous shadows, currently on the human world of Elysium and its capital of Illyria, have been delving deeper into life amongst this city, pursuing their targets. A soon-to-be-held auction in 3 days' time, held by the Blue Suns mercenary group, selling off some enigmatic piece of technology that multiple factions, most notably your employer, the Shadow Broker, have an interest in acquiring. So pursuing that, you went to the mansion, had a scout out of its location, nearly got caught when Skull's impromptu Metal Gear did not work out. It did not have a barrel. That was your mistake.
Know the box.
But fortunately, thanks to Scrap and the drone guys who have icons intercession, you were able to stave off most of the damage, albeit the people inside the mansion itself now know your face. So remember that. With that having not entirely panned out well, you changed tact. Zelina went out onto the town, giving into her while to try and find information for any Blue Suns attending the establishments of the night, and forgot about her mission quite promptly and just enjoyed herself. She had a good time.
Been a while.
Been a while.
Been a while.
Skull and Nixaline, meanwhile, pursued another avenue where there was a Blue Suns recruiter looking for mercenaries to assist their operatives in taking down a human charity worker who has been given cheap and or free aid to the victims of the Geth attacks across human space, which the Blue Suns had been previously providing for exorbitant sums. Skull was very eager to get paid and has absolutely no qualms over killing a morally well-adjusted individual. The rest of the group were a little against that, but discussions on how they're going to handle this are still ongoing. For either way, the job was accepted, and a bug was placed on the recruiter's Omni tool, which will hopefully allow some information to be gained about your target when the time comes. With the hopes that... Go on.
What can I say? Skull's an asshole.
He is.
We know.
No.
Because after this, he shot a coconut, like a bastard.
Splattered white all over the room.
Okay.
Like a furry convention.
The fuck was that? Oh. No.
You deserved it.
No.
You deserved it.
No.
Yes.
Funny how this
I am
Yeah.
the DM here. You
Right?
deserved it.
Also, I've never heard that sound before. The Discord moved to a new room sound. I was like, what the? I thought I disconnected, reconnected like 4 times in 1 second. No, I just got moved to the brig.
To the break with you.
Funny.
Welcome to my
Funny
world.
this happened-
I'm not wrong
This
though.
happens to lightning.
Back on track, children.
Hey.
While you prepare yourself for this mission you are all going on to either save or kill this charity worker, depending on circumstances and who gets their own way. Though I believe Scrap wants the plan to try and fake his death, or Skull is more inclined to put a bullet in him and just be done with it. All this comes in the midst of Scrap having a dream. A ruined city, Neem, his quarried companion, twisted and damaged, spitting doubt upon the personhood, alluding to a violent past, and Mr. All, a presence, ancient and unknowable, an echo of an echo, and yet it has left him feeling cold, rattled, uncertain, even with Neem's pacifying words.
Yes, I agree.
My wife agrees, apparently. Heckler!
Hi, Emma.
Hi, Emily.
Hello.
Oh.
Emily. Emma.
They say hello. You're a heckler. I'm trying to be dramatic here.
Keyword that is trying.
Shut up.
I don't want to risk being in the brig, but I'm just not going to say the yes word.
But with that feeling of coldness deep into his core systems, the day ticks over. 3 days remaining before the heist is due to happen one way or another, due to it being the last opportunity you'll have. As those of you who require sleep will awaken. You all have a full rest. It takes a bit longer still for Scrap, but you have it. He was fully rested anyway.
Angelina totally does not have a hangover.
Explains the migraine.
Yep.
Yeah.
Funny.
So-
how I have a migraine.
So, Shadows, as the alien sun rises on this human world, what are you all doing?
Well, I mean, a couple of us still need to actually sign up for this merc trip, or they won't let us onto the shuttles, right?
Yes, they were given, I believe, 1 o'clock in the afternoon a time to show up. It's up to you whether you want to try and seek out this recruiter or show up to the shuttle and just try and settle along from there.
I think
Mix.
let's see. We've had Nixaline and Skal go in to sign up. Might be a good idea. Like, I don't want Scrap to go anywhere alone. So he'll look over at Zelina. Zelina, we are more likely to succeed in boarding the shuttle on this mission if we are all registered to attend it. Therefore, I should like to approach the Batarian Register and sign myself up for the assignment.
The guy was human.
Oh, I thought it was a Batarian.
He was human. I think you're thinking of the Batarian Register from Omega in the Archangel missions in Mass Effect
I
2.
thought, yeah, kinda. I thought it was just an XP of that same guy, honestly, because you kind of gave him the exact same voice and inflections.
I mean, I definitely was thinking of him, but he is human. He's not
Okay,
Batarian.
human. My mistake. Rewinding a second.
This is a human colony that was attacked by Batarians. There's not going to be Batarians here. They would
Fair
get lynched.
point.
That's a blooper.
I slept like shit.
No worries, mate.
That's a
I know that
blooper.
pain.
Alright, rewind. However, that
Three, two,
being
one,
said, given the reputation of the Quarians, which is how I am disguised when out in public on this world, and my own current uncertainties, I believe we would both stand greater chances of not being turned away out of hand if we went together. Do you agree?
Even though I have a hangover right now, I agree with.
Icon
Oh.
pipes over the comms. Alert! Sensing intoxicants and toxins inside the systems of the Asari Adakashi. Zelina, this was ill-advised.
Affirmative. However, it is too late to reverse course now. We must adapt our plans accordingly.
I am not letting it stop me at this point.
Affirmative. Shall we go? We only have so much time for this meeting.
Usually this would be the part where I would scout ahead to find out who the target is, a bit more details. However, I don't want to put myself at risk of pretty much trying to help the person who is pretty much the target.
Also, you do not know who and where he is, aside from what he does.
I will ping Icon and ask if he can do anything to gather more information on that while we're doing our stuff here.
I have been monitoring the Omni tool, bugs by Scarlet's Lal, on the prior day. However, it seems he has remained in the area. He has not come into contact with any other Blue Suns, and thus my information is limited.
Damn.
Acknowledged. Maintain monitoring and update me as soon as any new information is provided.
However, you will be glad to hear he remains in the market district. I believe he is in a establishment of ill repute.
Acknowledged. Well, if there are no objections, Zelina, shall we go?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
You sure it's wise?
It would be more unwise to show up to the shuttle going on a dangerous and potentially illegal mission without first signing up for the assignment. We would be likely turned away, and failing that, well, it is likely it could result in a firefight if we attempted to push the matter. Better to maintain the deception until such time as we are left with no other choice but to drop it.
I'm more concerned about you being exposed than
This is a
anything.
risk that will exist at all steps of this operation. I am Geth. My disguise will carry me far, but if it fails, it doesn't matter where we stand. In front of a human mercenary or in front of a charity worker. It is a risk we shall simply have to take.
I understand your logic, and I admire your bravery. Just please be careful and try to keep yourself concealed.
Of
Who
course.
knows how worried Nee would be if anything should happen.
Of course. If it would not be too much to ask, Zelina, may I request that you take the lead in the conversation?
Very well then. I shall gather my stuff and will do so.
I said Zelina, not Nick Celine, but okay.
Sorry,
I
sorry,
opened
Miss
my
glitched
mouth
on
for
my
a
end.
second.
The audio glitched on my end, sorry.
There's a lot of Z's in this script. It's all right.
Yeah, I heard only one part of it and not the other.
It's like the same thing with our group. There's too many people that our characters start with K.
Yes, but also all of those names have very different sounding ends, except for Kunara and Kayana. But even then, like, Kayana,
It's unique.
Kunara, Cassandra.
Buckcat is unique. You're welcome.
Rosa and Aeon. The mascots are the only ones whose names don't start with K.
Yep.
Anyway.
Well,
I
you
am not
two
mad
be-
about it.
The only mascot I am to is depression.
I mean, yeah, but you also sort of, in combat situations, you control Fluffy, who is the group's other mascot.
True.
The group
Wait.
has 3 mascots: Fluffy, Aeon, and Tierbeth.
And this one. Possible.
Anyway, so Zelina and Scrap are heading off to try and locate this individual, yes?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Travel safe,
Taking
you
the lead
two.
in the conversation.
I shall be planning ahead.
Skajama, do you have a fan on in the background extra loud?
No, I do not.
You just have a
Like,
heavy fan sounding sound when you talk. So
I do? One moment.
yes.
yeah,
I do
you.
hear it a bit.
Yeah.
Is that any better?
Talk.
Barga, Thurgle, Norm, Full,
Nope,
Far.
still there.
Nope.
I hear it.
That's weird. Let me try something else. Is that any better?
Nope. Identical.
Oh, well.
I don't know.
I get
Like,
to hear the.
yeah,
I need to hear his voice. That's it.
Every time anything activates your mic, we can hear it, even if it's like a click of your chair.
One moment. I'm a pause the recording for just a second while I try something.
Frequency was too high or something.
No, it was a different knob.
Probably.
Anyway, recording is resumed.
Alright, it's fixed. It is not as unbearable. Cool. Let's go.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I have no idea what was causing that.
I was going to say, if you have a fan on and it's like winter coming on, you pushing the mattresses.
I don't have a fan on. I very well might turn my fan on because, as it so happens, I'm a very well insulated fat motherfucker, so I am starting to sweat a little bit.
Anyway,
I have 2 fans on. I am glad I have a good mic.
so as Skull and Nixoline can prepare for the mission to
Scrap.
come.
Oh wait, no, never mind. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I was talking about the people staying behind, you goddamn robot.
My processing
goddamn
power is being
robots.
My processing power is being divided between several processes. I am, as you would say, distracted. Proceed.
And Zelina can proceed off into Lower Illyria, heading towards where you can very easily find this guy because you actually have a bug on its Omni-tool, where the recruiter is milling about.
Mm-hmm.
So, after a short time heading through the streets, as you begin to approach the establishment of ill repute, as so mentioned, which you must question why the man would be attending such a place this early in the morning, he emerges, still in armor, drink in hand, seemingly feeling similar to probably how Xena feels.
Hangover.
Very much out of his business mode that he kind of seemed to present to the other two the previous day, and just kind of starting to wander off to the streets. So not even airing you to a glance as he starts to walk.
I would advise we wait until he is at his registration kiosk before we approach him.
He wasn't at a kiosk. He was in a bloody like a cafe.
Well, wherever it was. Just approach him out on the street, just out of fucking nowhere. That might tip him off that someone's tracking him.
All right, so you're just planning on following him?
That's my vote.
Yeah.
All right. Are you trying to not be noticed doing this?
I'm trying to be inconspicuous, I guess.
All right, stealth checks, I guess.
Oh, goody. I am so good at these.
You'll get disadvantage because he does not seem to be in the best of conditions on his awareness. Perception
An
check.
11.
11. At least it wasn't with disadvantage because that would have been bad.
Yeah.
Let's have a look.
My brain hurts. Get it correctly, it'll be one. Hello.
Hello, sorry, what was that? Selena?
It's 1d. It's 1d20. It's before I
Plus, it says 1d20 plus your stealth. Your stealth equals
nature.
1.
That's a
Ooh,
natural
Natural
20.
20.
Awesome.
Wow!
Natural
Raina's being-
20. Very nice.
Okay, Reina being merciful. The fuck?
All right, because Selena gets a natural 20 on that, and as you two begin to follow in this guy's footsteps, initially just trying not to be seen, so not to alarm him. Scrap, you're initially kind of you're trying to blend in as a robot would, even if it is, as you one might expect, slightly robotic. Almost like you're trying too hard, whereas Zelina just casually melds into the crowd as if she belongs, she is in her element, hangover be damned, and because of her natural 20, Skadrama, roll me 1d4 and add that to your result.
Okay. 4 for a total
4.
of 15.
Better!
Much better.
Funny.
Thank you,
funny thing is
Zelina.
that literally funny thing is that I see her just being her alluring self as usual, even with a hangover.
Alright.
It is a sexy hangover.
Alright.
The head hurts,
So he
but the
has
hips don't lie,
disadvantage.
alright?
Literally.
Ooh, you're lucky he had disadvantage, but he rolls a 9. Would have been a 17, but the disadvantage was a 9. So, Scrap, despite your notable... You manage to stand out by trying not to stand out, but Zelina just kind of makes up for that. She kind of pulls you here and there, nudges you when you need to get out of someone's sight, and with her help, you manage it, and he doesn't seem to notice you are following him.
It's a child.
Indeed,
Like a
and if
child
anyone's
on a
and if at any point I wind up getting like asked about it, I have an easy enough cover story. I am a Quarian in a human city,
Just
and word spread that a Quarian
Yeah.
and stories abound that a pilgrim was attacked like yesterday. So I'm on edge naturally.
And you've got a childminder in the form of this Asari.
Yeah.
Literally, Scrap is like, how do I say, a child on a leash that she has to eat the leash.
You are walking your dog. It's fine. Wait, no, I'm not a Fenris mech. That doesn't make any sense. Carry on.
Don't tempt me. I could upload your program into one for fun.
I would not advise this.
I don't know why I see that happening when she's.
Still, after a time, he kind of saddles up at a nearby alleyway entrance on his own. You take a position nearby. He seems to check his Omni tool, kind of grunt about something, and then seems to stay there. He seems to be milling about, not doing much else at the moment.
And what time is it right now?
I would say it is probably about 10 a.m. So you got a few hours.
Okay. I guess just observe for a little bit, and if he's not going anywhere else, that might be time to make the approach.
Mm-hmm.
You watch for a bit, but he doesn't seem to be in any particular hurry to get anywhere.
Alright.
He just occasionally checks his Omni tool, warily watches passers-by. Hasn't noticed you.
Just Lena casually just like leaning against the freaking wall while she's keeping an eye on Scrap.
Shall we make our approach then?
Alright, time. She's just rubbing her head. She's like, what time is it?
My internal chronometer indicates it is approximately 10 in the morning.
Well, if it's the right time, that is.
We have until 1 p.m. as I recall, so...
Should we just wait a little more or just approach?
You are more familiar with these sorts of operations than I am. I will defer to your judgment.
Aren't you nice? Other than the other one. Just totally not.
I recognize my lack of experience in the circumstance. Nothing more.
When she means other one, you know what she means, right?
I'm aware that we have a snake in the party, yes.
Carl, you sneeze for a moment. Someone's talking shit about you.
Yeah, I gotta say that. Yeah.
You got yourself the snizzles there, Snake?
The snizzles.
I need to move my mic.
That's
I need to
brilliant.
move. I had to
Aw.
move my mic away. I was almost dying.
That is a horror.
Yes, adorable one.
I
Aw.
don't know what they are, I just know they're from Halo, apparently.
Yeah, from a Halo 3 ODST.
Eh.
Good times.
I've only played that once, and I have very little memory of it. Okay.
That particular one's name, I believe, is Quick to Adjust.
Mm.
They're very strange naming conventions.
I thought that was funny. Alright. I had to wipe a tear for a second. Jesus. I needed to laugh anyway.
Forward.
If we approach him early, then that's gonna be suspicious, right? That'll be suspicious. I keep hitting the damn mic.
It's all good, I can't hear it.
Oh.
I have a bug on this guy, right?
You do.
Can I use that to check his Omnitool messages? Covertly?
Make an electronics check. Actually, no, make a hacking check with advantage.
Hacking check with advantage. Alright, so using my hacking tool. Fucking... That's another 11 and natural 1. But... Christ.
Oh, the good thing is advantage at least, but still, ouch.
Yeah.
Ah, and you're good at those.
I am! I even got the fucking hacking tools to help me!
Literally.
So you open up your Omni tool scrap to start trying to access it. And there's kind of a burst of interference. You don't really know what it's from, but at least for the moment, you don't know how long it's going to last. It seems to be some sort of error. A disruption in the connection. It's a technical glitch, but it should only be temporary. But it means you can't get anything for now.
Alright, I won't push my luck on that then. While I'm doing that, I will also just check my connection to Talon and see if there's anything that Spectre has left me since yesterday.
Nada.
Not a thing.
Alarming. Well, I will
Well, you
turn up
will
my
get-
Omni... Well,
You will at least get a message over, because we have got communicators from Nixlane. So, how did it go?
we have yet to
Just
speak with the recruiter. We have located him, but we have yet to approach.
Very well. Keep us informed and be careful, okay?
Acknowledged.
Maybe we'll get a coconut on the way. I don't know.
Thank you. That will be appreciated.
I lack credits for this monetary acquisition.
I don't have credits either, but we'll figure it out.
Just don't
Or
cause a
we can-
scene.
Or we can make the snake pay for it.
Would be handy, and I would like him to pay me back for that, but I don't think he's feeling very charitable right now.
I do
Oh,
not
he
believe it
wasn't
would be
doing that
wise to
last
press our
time.
luck on that subject for the time being.
Indeed. Just don't cause a scene and take care.
Tell
Talk
that
to you
to the
later.
snake. Anyway.
Now then. So the guy doesn't appear to be in any hurry to go anywhere. Has anyone approached him in the time we've kind of just been
No.
spying on him?
Nope.
I was
Sorry.
asking, I was asking the DM.
You say, has anyone approached him?
Yeah.
Nope. He's just kind of a scenario I'm doing not too particularly much.
I will again ping up Nixaline. When you and Skull made contact with this recruiter, they had set themselves up where again? A cafe?
Daddy.
Nixaline?
Hmm? Yeah?
I was using a comlink to communicate with you. Please respond.
Sorry.
Do you copy?
I copy.
When you spoke with the recruiter, he was established in a cafe, I believe?
Of such, yes. Although I did it pretty much, after, so just to keep up appearances that we don't know each other.
Acknowledged.
Thought it'd be wise to do so, then they won't know that is a team effort against whatever they're doing, I guess.
As of now, the recruiter is positioned at the opening of an alleyway, right, Tom?
Correct?
This strikes me as inconsistent with his previous behavior. It is not as convenient for the purposes of recruiting. So either he is not currently operating that function as an active assignment, or the site of recruitment changes.
Either that, or he's doing something else behind the scenes.
He has routinely checked his Omni tool. Local interference has prevented me from observing what he has been doing with it.
That is unfortunate.
Acknowledged.
But at least the bug is still on, at least.
One moment, Nixaline. Zelina was saying something.
An alleyway being that's shady, even if I know shady than anything.
Is it correct to assume that given your association with Arya Talok, you have had dealings with the Blue Suns before?
Time to time. She's
To
mostly
your
by herself.
understanding, is this behavior normal for their recruitment operations of extra mercenary hands?
Yeah.
I mean, typically on Omega, if the Blue Suns want to recruit mercs, they do it from the Afterlife bar. So that's as far as your experience there goes.
We're playing that.
I don't like the inconsistency.
Grep is a paranoid being.
I'm a paranoid bean.
So am I.
team.
We're all paranoid.
You could roll an insight check if you wanted.
I guess that's what we should try. I'm not good at those.
Let me see Zelina, actually.
I feel
Why
that's,
does-
that's going to be the catchphrase of the session.
Oh, I have insight.
I mean,
Yeah.
Scrap has rolled something he's good at.
I have one. Yeah, I'm an engineer. So since we're both studying
Yes,
this
good
guy,
point.
can I basically just provide the help action to Zelina so she can have advantage?
I mean, not really how that works. You're
Fair
not
enough.
physically helping do something when you are like each trying to individually gauge someone's intent and body language.
Fair enough.
Okay, what the fuck?
Well,
Wow. Wow. Yeah, you guys have no fucking clue.
Oh my god!
I had a 20! What the fuck, right?
We spent all of our luck on that one roll. Do you see how many natural ones there already is in this chat? We've been playing for 30 minutes.
yeah.
God.
He's just
Brutal.
standing there, menacingly.
Menacingly.
Oh
Is this
my
a
God.
it's just a chair moment?
You don't know.
This is by making my migraine better a little bit just by me yelling.
Surprisingly, the ice cream helped my brain.
Okay, next time bring me some, asshole.
I would, but I think it'd be completely melted and obliterated by the time it gets there.
Proposal. We do not need to reveal that we know this man is the recruiter. We can simply make it known that we are aware the Blue Suns are recruiting for an operation, but are not entirely certain who to go to, and that this is the first man we have come across. That then will create a spark of convenience. He is the recruiter. Therefore, we do not necessarily need to continue our search. If we can feign that ignorance, it will alleviate suspicion and get us what we need, presuming he is currently on assignment to continue recruiting. To my knowledge, nothing has changed. But also, I cannot access his Omni tool at present to confirm that.
I don't know why, but Selena's just like thinking like, what if one of them knows me?
Statistically speaking, that is not likely.
Just let's go with your plan.
Acknowledged. Please lead the way.
Yeah, it's a rubberhead. He walks off.
Alright. And Scrap will follow, hanging back a couple paces. And just kind of looking around somewhat nervously, trying to make himself look like an anxious Korean who's worried he might get jumped.
So you begin to approach, heading straight towards this Blue Sun's merc. But something that as he sees you approaching, his eyes fall on you first. He kind of stands himself up a little straighter, kind of seems to put on a cocky smile and starts off as, "Well, hello, how can I help?" Before his eyes then turn to you, Scrap. And you see his hand doesn't touch it, but nudges slightly towards the sidearm. "How can I help you? Got business with me?"
It's like, oh, cool, a Hadasari. It has a suit rat. Shit.
Pretty much.
And Scrap's just back here like, I'm not a suit rat. I am a suit gear. I am
I
made
have
of
never backed
polysynthetic
away
alloys.
from my computer. I have never backed away from my computer so fast. Because I'm like, nope. My inner loyalty is like, nope. But I have to act like Selena.
Proceed.
Guess you could say that. I heard there is. I'm just looking for an easy job. If you are. If there's any around, that is.
Well, I'm might be able to offer you a thing or two, darling. Not sure about your friend.
I'm eternally screaming.
Scrap is going to make direct eye contact with this blue sun and just hold it.
Like,
I ain't scared of you,
intimidation
bitch.
check.
Can you imagine?
20, not natural.
dirty 20. So you kind of glare your fake little pinprick eyes and dull headlamp staring right at him.
And just
You
slowly
kind of-
hold up my severed arm stump like, I've seen some shit.
His hand goes slightly closer to his gun as he takes a step back. Something tells me, though, you're not here for that kind of job. What is it you're after? Spit it quick.
Well, just
We heard the Blue
easy
Suns were
job.
recruiting for a thing. We're looking for whoever's in charge of recruiting for that.
Could you let me do a Zelina voice?
Sorry, it was just a reminder.
I know. I'm just like trying to think what Zelina would say,
It's all
sir.
good. It's all good. It's all good. Sorry.
Well, I did heard that if I say it right, Blue Suns, right?
Blue Suns. Yep.
I'm making sure. That from other Blue Sun, that there's a job opportunity, and I'm wondering if there's a recruiter anywhere, especially one as handsome as you.
Persuasion check.
Oh my god.
And advantage for a little addition at the end.
Handsome.
Shut up. I have a lot in persuasion, thank god.
You currently are. Adolescents of your species seem to be somewhat obsessed with mine. Something to that effect.
Listen,
Yes, yes,
am I the only one who visualized? Ooh,
Okay.
Yeah.
He said with advantage.
So,
You can roll it again.
yeah, that's still good. Roll one more d20 so you get a higher roll.
1d20.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
16
first one's
it is.
that. But yeah, kind of he perks slightly up a bit more after the last statement of yours, Selena, and goes, that's right. You a merc?
Wait, what did she say? What did you say? Because my mom was
Are you a merc? A mercenary?
from time to time.
Hmm.
I do need some credits other than what I do for a living.
I see. Well, we might have been hiring for a job to go take out some do-gooder lowlife who's been stepping where he shouldn't be stepping. 5,000 credits per person. We kind of stopped recruiting after yesterday. The job launches at 1,300. But for you, I might make an exception.
Aren't you sweet?
And now just maybe think about sharing a drink later.
Just 1 second, I tell my mom.
I can that was like, nope.
Imagine if that was in character. Like, hey, when all this is over, you want to go get a drink? I'm sorry, I have to go help my mom. That is an interesting out, if ever I've heard one, but I approve. I need to help my mom load the shotgun, which you have just summoned.
when Scrap was intimidated was intimidating it when I was picturing activates whisk menacingly.
I mean, I don't have my whisk equipped right now. It's just a stump to make it look like I'm an amputee.
Ah.
Which, that works because, my weapon of choice is an SMG. So.
Selena loading shotgun for this guy.
Damn, that shotgun is longer than he is.
That's what she said.
Yeah, how does Lena respond?
Sorry about that. My mom was talking to me.
That's fine.
Okay, what was the comment?
He asked her out for a drink afterwards.
I am eternally screaming right now, but I have to respond to Zelina.
Yep.
I could, even though I'm hungover at the moment.
So am I. Match made in heaven. You were sorry to leave in heaven, right? Your own goddess version of heaven. I suppose your suit rat can come too if he's he's some sort of servant or something.
I will dink on my Omni tool for a sec and turn on my vocal unit. Technical assistance.
Is that what they're calling it nowadays?
He's
You know-
good at tech.
If you're looking for work, you should try Ilium. I hear they hire out Quarians for contractual bases quite often.
Yes, but he does help me with the technical.
Well, Spaceport 1300. You won't be able to miss it. Just let me kill the bastard and meet up for that drink. Leave the suit behind. He'll just kill the mood.
Mm-hmm. Thank you. You are too kind.
See you there.
Mm-hmm. I'll be waiting after.
He seems very keen on the prospect.
This poor blue sun is about to become a blue ball.
I suddenly feel the need to gag.
I feel the need to put one between his eyes.
No,
Don't-
let him suffer with his rocks on. It's worse that way. Let him feel the
How do you think
crushing neglect of denial. Let him carry that
Literally, how
wound
do
to
you
his pride.
think Rosalina
To-
became Arya's freaking favorite?
The thing is, it might be worse to let him go through with it, because she's an odd Yakshi.
That is true. That
Very
is
good
true. Go for it. Ruin his life. End it.
Like, she doesn't do
Nixley
that to
disapproves.
every man already.
But, Zelina, this is pretty much modus operandi, so...
Indeed.
Fair enough. Yeah, far be it from me to tell you what to do. Fuck him up. But later, we
Fuck
got
'em
shit to do.
Yeah. Nixley may disapprove of the comment towards Scrap, but seems a suitable punishment.
Still,
Devour.
for now, you have received your invitation? What now?
I guess just return to the group and wait for the time and then deploy if no one else has anything.
So, you can return to the hotel room and report your success. However much details you want to give and how that success was achieved. But as the next few hours tick on by, you eventually make way and begin to head to the spaceport.
Woo!
Just the way I see everyone's faces when Selena has to tell them how she got the thing so easily.
Nixley's happily munching on a pear.
A pair of what?
An actual
Angles.
pear.
Oh my god.
A pair. I see.
Ah!
Put him in the-
Okay.
Please put him in the
Shall I
please
give
put him
you
in the
this pair?
On.
Like doing the
I
doing the
beg of you.
extension icon pipes over the comms. This kind of behavior and method of operating, it's very typical in scriptures based on Adakashi.
Yeah.
It usually ends in a trail of corpses.
Mm-hmm. Yes. I shall give you this pair.
Fucking
Put him in the
Sephiroth.
break, please. Please put them both in the break.
That is the other campaign. He has no place here.
This is the motherfucker that breaks all reality just to get back to the place he wants to go.
Sephiroth chased Cloud to smash. Yeah.
Yep. God
Oh
damn,
my
I'd take up one of these strongest bosses just to show off.
And in
Yep,
Forsaken,
whoever you are.
he's trying to ruin the entire world of Eno just so he can get powers to show off to his best friends.
Yep. When are you
Anyways.
ever going to learn?
Anyway, so as you are heading towards the spaceport, and you will kind of come over the comms, we'll try to monitor your position and progress as much as possible while not being detected by whatever shuttle they bring into the air. Just once you are aboard, do be careful. You are literally in the nest of, what do the humans call them? Lions? Do lions have nests or dens? I do not know.
I believe the expression you were looking for was Viper's Nest. Or Lion's Den.
Thank you, living extranet. Thank you.
You are welcome.
I'll fit right in then.
I imagine you would fit in with a bunch of merciless mercs. Yes, because you are a merciless merc, Scal. And I know that's not an insult. I know you take that as a compliment.
Please
Oh,
remember
very
what
much so.
Please remember what we discussed in the hotel room yesterday.
And besides, how they react towards others of not of their kin, I reckon they wouldn't have a use for you anymore at some point, just to be warned. They do seem very biased.
I will also add... Well, no, hold on. I'll keep that to myself, actually, because that doesn't make any sense.
Alright. Still, you make your way to the spaceport. Again, easy to locate as you just follow the ping from your bug on the Omnitool of the recruiter. And there, at the spaceport, you find a landing pad just outside of it, where there is a Kodiak shuttle in Blue Sun's livery, readying and spooling up. Outside, you see the recruiter alongside a Turian in Blue Sun's armor, and two humans who seem to be in various patched together pieces of armor, kinetic barrier generators, and various arms, who you would gather are more of your simple hired guns, much like yourselves in this instance. Kind of as you approach, the recruiter will lock eyes on Zelina first, give you a wink.
Next thing
Before-
and pretty much
Okay.
walking away from them.
This fool believes he has been promised easy nookie.
You have been promised death. Before he'll stand up a little bit straighter for the rest of you. Ah, good of you to join us. Just about on
I
time.
wish I could high five you.
Huh. Well,
So,
this is quite a colourful bunch of hired guns, I must say.
one of the goons kind of steps forward and goes, says the bad thing. I don't know where they hired you, but I don't know. Can you fly on those things?
Used to. But then again, I don't always need to fly to kill my prey.
The recruiter shrugs. Let us hope so. So you got these two knuckleheads coming along, and you'll be under the command of the sergeant here, gestures towards the Turian, who gives you all just a cold stare over, seemingly appraising each and every single one of you.
Nixling just gives off a casual salute.
Oh my.
So you're going to be the reserve strike team, going in to support the primary strike team, which is already en route to the location. Once they reach and engage whatever bodyguards our Mark has at his disposal, and I have it on good authority he has a few, he seems to have figured on that we weren't happy with him. While they engage the bulk of the bodyguards, you are to give them covering fire, and if you get the opportunity, get the kill shot. For clarification, he brings up his Omni tool and starts to send an image file over to each of yours, bringing up the image of a rather plain-looking human in a business attire. This is Jarek's Creel, the goody two-shoes son of a bitch that I mentioned previously.
Right, can you spell that, please? What? Oh, goody, people have cut out. That's good. Just what I need.
A-X, then
Right.
Creel.
Right, you cut out completely. I didn't hear any of that. Okay, there we go. Jarek's Creel. Okay, thank you.
I put it in the chat.
Yep, I see that. Pasting it in. Thank you.
My inner loyal girlfriend was just like screaming internally, but I had to respond as well.
Yep. All right.
So, you all know what you got to do. Follow the sergeant's directions. Give some men to do some final pre-flight checks. So, do whatever you want to do amongst yourselves, yeah, mercs. We'll give you a shout when we're ready for the dust off. I won't be coming with you, naturally. But I might be seeing some of you when you return. Looks towards you again, Zadina.
Oh my.
Hang tight. He's going to turn and start conferring with his fellow Blue Suns, kind of hopping onto the Kodiak, assuming heading to the cockpit to chat with the pilot. Leaving you to talk amongst yourselves for a moment while I will be 2 minutes as Emily wants me for a moment.
All right.
Okay.
Speak amongst yourselves.
Okay.
Oh, so you've been propositioning him, have you, Zelina?
Listen. It was either us having to pour some oil, butter him up. So I chose the butter him up option.
I will also add that he started it. That said, his flirtatious demeanor disappeared almost immediately upon laying eyes on me.
Well, that's not really Well, that's further understandable, and you better put anyone off.
I would argue that it is not
I
I would argue that bigotry is generally not understandable, but whatever.
Just going to flick skull on the cheek.
Before Nixon pretty much keeps her distance and pretty much tries to make out that she's on her own in this mission sort of thing. She does give, like, Scrap a head nod of planting devices amongst the others, essentially, so we can bug them.
Right. I don't recall how many Blue Suns we have here.
I am back, and I can figure what you've been discussing from that last little bit.
Oh!
We just turned to that. The first thing we talked about was Scal pointing out, so you flirted with it, the recruiter. To Selena.
And then made an insult towards Scrap.
Yeah.
Nixon disapproves.
But now Nick Celine's like, hey, how can we spread the bug? So how many Blue Suns mercs are here?
Aside from the recruiter, there's an unseen pilot, and there's the sergeant at the moment. Let's see.
And both are going on this mission. I'm not sure I'll really have many opportunities to effectively spread the bug to them, but I'll keep my eyes open, but I'm not going to do it for the time being.
So it was mentioned of a primary strike force, which you would presume is all Blue Suns mercs rather than hired guns.
True, but they're also way ahead of us, so I can't do anything with them right this second.
And Nixaline is just pretty much keeping the distance to say that it looks like she has no kinship with the group at the moment. Like she's a lone agent and she's just hired up.
That's
Alright. Alright, after a few more moments, the recruiter comes back. Right, that's all sorted. On board the school bus, children, and do make sure you come back with results. Or don't come back. Less to pay you. Except for you, Blue. You come back any day.
Scrap is going to mime like face palming his faceplate as he starts heading for the shuttle. Just, ugh.
And Scar looks obviously.
Wow,
And Scar
someone's
has a
getting
queasy look
special
on his
treatment.
face.
Me pipes over the comms. I would throw up, except it would go on the front of my visor.
For once, we agree on something. Because
Well-
I will not give up on meals.
Well, we are maintaining our distance. Good luck. And happy choice making.
Over private link, so I don't say this out loud, we'll do our best to ensure the target is not slain.
I would appreciate that. So,
breathe. I can't breathe.
I presume you're all boarding the Kodiak?
Mm-hmm. As Selena does that, I don't know. Just start winking at the
So, he gives the recruiter a quick wink. He gives himself a little self-satisfied grin.
You might get another of them.
As you, alongside the other hired guns, hop up onto the Kodiak shuttle. The sergeant is the last one on, seemingly keeping as much of a distance between himself and the rest of you as possible. While the hired guns stand with you lot. Before the hatch seals shut with a hiss. And then you hear the sound of the mass effect drive coming online, center of gravity shifting, before the Kodiak lifts into the air and starts to take you towards a wayward destination. The sergeant then turns to you, his reverberatorian voice clicking into gear. So, this guy's in his penthouse. He's a little ways outside the city, seems he has a part of the countryside. We could turn it into a shooting gallery. As our friend on the ground said, we're expecting some resistance. He has hired some people to protect himself. But we're going to show them why we're the best damned private security company in the entire galaxy. Guess notwithstanding, obviously.
Do we have a number of how many individuals he's hired to protect him?
Nothing concrete. I'm sure that won't be a problem. Just do your jobs, get paid, and don't get in the way.
Noted.
Understood.
The Kodiak proceeds to careen over the city. You largely being left in the dark due to no holographic windows having been activated, so you don't get to witness the journey you are on. However, the trip lasts about 20 minutes, heading off at a relatively slow speed for Kodiak, likely due to various air traffic laws and not wanting to attract too much attention from the certain authorities of this planet. But after enduring that silence for an amount of time, eventually a voice crackles over the shuttle's intercom, the voice you presume to be that of the pilot. We are approaching the landing zone. All of you hired guns in the back, just to get ready. Once we land, the primary strike force is going to be proceeding to breach the structure, and then you're going to be going in after them.
Oh, goody. More fun.
Alright. While doing a quick weapons check, I will have Scrap summon a defense drone.
A defense drone.
Yes.
Alright.
So
Let me have a look at this one. Defense drone. I need to look at the bestiary.
the drone will have a total of 43 hit points. So,
Defense drone, huh?
yes.
Hit points 33, rocket 66 plus 12.
Indeed. And it will get an additional 10 hit points because of my drone ability. It gets 10.
Ah, of course.
Yeah.
That's what I can. 33, any shielding? 5 shields, excellent. Alright. So less damage, but it is designed to try and tank hits. Alright. So, you kind of summon Dimitri out as it kind of goes in, the sergeant takes a step back. Oh, where did that come from? Which of you had a drone?
I will raise my hand but say nothing.
Well, could be useful. Just make sure that thing doesn't get in our way either.
I'll turn on my text-to-speech module. Or, yeah, text-to-speech. It is to ensure I do not get shot.
Helpful for you, I suppose. There is a bump as the shuttle lands down on the surface. Before the door hisses open, revealing a lush green hillside covered in trees with a large gated mansion on the top. And as the door opens, the sergeant seems to place his talons upon a calm headpiece on his head. Reserve team is in position. Breach away. And there is a loud bang. As you see in the distance up the hill, the gates to this place explode open. And distant figures start to make their approach. The sergeant giving you all the nod. Right, they're in. What are you waiting for? Your payday isn't going to make itself.
Alright, out of character reminder, the instructions we were given were to provide covering fire, right?
Provide support to the primary strike team. And get the kill shot if the opportunity provides itself.
Alright. Alright, well then. Give me just a second. I'm having to do something in my room. I'm away from my mic.
No worries.
Here, man.
Although, correct me if I'm wrong, wouldn't Richard have to leave early today? Or was that another day?
It's today. But
Sorry about that. Alright, I'm back at my desk.
Mhm.
Alright, well then. I guess, move out? I don't have any other plans at the moment. Don't have a lay of the land. Can't make a plan without that.
Alright. So you hop out of the dropship and you're all following in after the sergeant?
I guess so.
Yes.
Alright. The sergeant jumps out first, followed by the 2 hired guns, and you all follow after, heading up the green hill where you already hear sounds of gunfire emerging. You make your way up the gates, and as you enter through the threshold of the perimeter fence, you do see a few bodies of security guards scattered around, having quickly been dispatched by the Blue Sun mercenary force with eerie precision. Up ahead, you can kind of see the last of them seemingly entering through the main entrance of one of the structures. And as you follow on behind, you see the hired guns and the sergeant take position at that door as you trail slightly behind them, as I'm going to change you to a new map.
Ooh.
Alright.
Alright,
Pretty.
so what are y'all doing as they begin to take up positions? Weapons at the ready.
So
Well-
yes, the blue suns leader and the hired guns. Got it.
All right.
Let's see. it's in
So the
our
main
ancient-
blue suns are further in the building already, right?
Yes.
All right. Is there like an external panel on this structure? Like anything that I could feasibly interface with?
No, it's nothing like that. Any of these seems to stand out to you. It is a house.
Fair enough. Well, the objective is keep the charity worker from dying and make the whole thing look like like the blue suns just got massacred, right?
That is essentially the plan, although probably try to, prevent that. But then again,
I mean, we took this job to fake the death so that we could get paid, if at all possible.
yes,
We
but
all
I
get
mean,
paid.
pretty much trying to kill like all of the blue suns, because in case it might raise suspicion. But if opportunity does present itself, then we have no choice but to and keep the person they want dead alive. At least most of us, anyways.
All right, well, if the hired gun operation is to provide support and cover, I guess I'll just have Scrap park himself by the door next to this guy with Dimitri hovering close and look in so I can get a view of what's going on inside.
What are the rest of you doing?
I mean, like next thing to try to go for higher ground or have other means of getting in, but I don't think there is. I think that might be the only way. However,
Are there any upper?
thinking about doing a tactical scan.
What's that?
How many floors are on this building? And is there any open balconies?
No, it seems to be a single floor, more of a bungalow.
Ah,
See, spend your action to scan a creature. You can see. Basically reveals all their weaknesses. I have to make a wisdom insight check.
So tactical. So what was it?
Or there's even a target's charisma perception.
So spend your action scanning a creature you can see, studying its movement, revealing its weaknesses. Make a wisdom insight check and test by the target charisma. On a success, you have advantage on attack rolls against the target, and you score a critical hit on 19 or 20. This benefit lasts for 1 minute, in other words, 10 rounds.
Yeah. They're probably best to save it, maybe. It only lasts for a short amount of time.
So what is next scene doing? As you're getting into position for this?
Yes, let's see. Well, since she is the one who's going to be covering fire, she is going to be the one the most laid back, so probably about years, I think.
Alright, Skal, Selena.
Gal is going to be shadowing this hired gun, and plans to go stealth mode and plans to go stealth as soon as he enters.
Alright, Zelina, position yourself.
I'm trying. I felt my brain hurt.
Part of me was thinking that too, but then again, how long does the cloak last
Until it's broken.
until it's broken? Alright.
Zelina, you're just placing yourself around there?
Yeah, I was thinking if I could stand somewhere. Just my brain not working.
Alright. As you all start to move into position, the hired gun frontmost pushes open the door from where the others gained entry, and you already hear gunfire inside. And as it heads on open,
Could
give me a
I
moment. Give me
Alright.
just a moment to reveal.
Alright. I was just gonna say, could I go cloak then since I could do it twice?
Paragon wheel.
There's a bizarre triangle.
Paragon tool, give me a moment. There we go. As it opens up to reveal a portion of the building inside a living room and kitchen area where there's only seems to be a single bodyguard in one corner remaining standing as the Blue Suns enters, guns raised, and have opened fire where he's taking half cover behind one of the couches. I need everyone to roll for me initiative.
Alrighty. I don't know if we're gonna have time to do this full combat today.
Yeah. That's what I pointed out earlier.
Let's see if we get till time. But for now, initiative, please.
It's a 15 from scrap.
One moment, I am currently having to refresh the thing. I'm going back in now.
Okay.
All right.
I think this is 9. If that is correct.
So 9 from Nixaline, 15 from Scrap. If you could also add Dimitri and do initiative for him as well.
Let me see here. Let me double check how this thing works.
Yep, I did do it right. Okay. Scrap did a very good job.
13 from Zelina, better than the last one.
Okay, yes, the
Oh.
drone does have its own turn on initiative. The drone's dex is 0, and it doesn't have any
Okay,
bonuses
stop.
to
18.
initiative, so it's just...
Oops, I forgot to click on my icon, but oh well. You can add it in manually, right?
Dimitri got a 13.
Alright, 13 for Dimitri, very nice. Alright.
Tom, can you
Yes.
add skulls on? Add skulls on because I forgot to click on his icon.
He's already has an 18. It's fine.
Yeah, but he's not in the turn order.
He is on my screen. He's
On
off as
ours.
Zelina.
Not
Oh.
ours.
Yeah, I see it. I don't see it.
It's it's
And
just
Nix-
Scrap, Dimitri, and Nixaline on my screen.
Nixaline is appearing twice for some reason. Hey, give me a minute. I'm gonna reset. That's
God damn it!
And I just refreshed anyways because what the fuck?
Yeah, let me refresh.
That's weird.
Quick! Tarfel, help! We seem to have a technical malfunction.
I'm on it. Dang.
Huh. The add to turn order was on right click. It doesn't seem to be there. I'm re-adding everyone. That's something went fucky.
Yeah, it
Yeah,
definitely
it
did.
did.
You're freaking welcome. Don't do this again.
Alright, so Scrap was 13. Selena was 13.
I was 9.
9.
Nine?
That was 18. And Dimitri was what?
13. Already plugged it in.
Lovely.
That's it. Right?
Alright.
Hang on, what about Selena? She's on seal.
The first Legionnaire, the sergeant that is currently. Oh, yep,
Zelina,
Selena. 13. I forgot that. 13.
Yeah.
There we go.
I was saying, it's-
Alright, the sergeant will get a 10.
Mhm.
The Blue Suns Heavy. Will get an 8.
Oh, so I go ahead of her then. Okay. The big guns.
Second Legionnaire will get an 11. The third A 7. The 4th. A 15. And then the bodyguard. The bodyguard will get a 12.
Interesting
All right.
order.
So, Skull, you're up first.
Well, first off, he turns the hag and said, "Don't worry, comrade. I'll have your back." And proceeds to head into the to cloak and head into the room because he only has one target in mind.
All right. You're going to activate your cloak.
Mm-hmm.
So that will use up. No, it's already tech points. It's just got cantrip, isn't it? So it's just one of your cloaks, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
Right. So one of your 2 cloaks, and you're starting to move in. So you can move 12 meters. So I'll take you into the doorway. If you don't want to dash.
Yep.
And I believe the cloak was a bonus action, wasn't it?
Yep.
Yeah.
You'd still take an action to dash, though, if you want to just gun it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I don't think your target's in here. I know what you're thinking.
No. So what does dash do?
It just lets
Basically,
you
double your movement.
Your
It
movement.
just lets
Double
you
movement.
spend your action to move.
Okay.
So you can move up to 24 meters. That'll be your turn.
Yep. I'll move to there then.
To where?
I should be
I see it.
I should be pinging.
Yep.
Yeah.
Right, where I was already playing. Cool. Yeah, spend your turn. Yeah, cloak, so you go invisible. And you run off inside. Alright. As we go to this Blue Sun's Legionnaire, who is second on the turn order, as he is going to target the bodyguard. So, raising up his rifle, an M15 Vindicator, he is going to take a shot. That is a 9 to hit, which misses.
Yep. That was a
It's a
good.
bad roll. As he opens fire with his Vindicator, the kind of bodyguard ducks behind the sofa, since he also has half cover. The shot's kind of going wide above his head. Kind of the Legionnaire gives off a quick swear, clearly irritated by that.
I believe in you, Scrap.
I don't even know what the plan is. All I know is I want to get the guy out of here somehow, but I'm not sure how.
It's going to be a
Alright.
difficult situation.
And then he is going to use a bonus action to activate Tech Armor.
Oh.
As a holographic additional armor plating appears over his form. Alright, that is his turn. He is otherwise staying still. Scrap, you're up.
All right. This building, does it have windows?
If it did, they seem to have sealed shut. Almost as if they were worried about someone would start shooting the place up.
All right. Let's see here. I'm thinking. And we can be reasonably sure that our target is in here somewhere, right?
There seems to be a room beyond there you cannot see into at the moment.
All right. Well then. Geez, I don't like situations like this.
Yeah.
Usually
but hey,
I'm
at least
so
you got
good.
many targets to bug.
Yeah, usually I'm good at this strategy and tactics shit, but I don't operate well in a void of information, especially when I don't know how far I can push something. I guess for the moment, I will send... I know what I'll have Dimitri do on his turn. For now, though, I'll just have Scrap sort of just give the Legionnaire, this guy, sort of a nod, basically indicating, like, I'm gonna do a thing. And then I'm gonna have Scrap take the dash action to basically start going over this way. The idea being that he's basically saying, I'm gonna make sure no one tries to get out a back door. So,
That is Scrap then for the moment, which will bring over to Dimitri and Zelina, who share a turn.
Indeed. Do you mind if I do Dimitri first?
Yeah, go ahead.
All right. Dimitri is going to... I cannot fucking see how far he's traveling, unfortunately. But Dimitri is also going to dash. So I'm
You
going
can
to
make it in the middle of the kitchen.
Yeah, so I'm going to send him there. Is this the door to the next room, right there?
Yes.
All right. I'm sending Dimitri in that direction.
Alright. I mean, his dash action, so he can't quite make it all the way there this turn. Zelina,
And she do the same.
also running after Dimitri on dash. Alright. Yep, you can run straight after him, end up in the kitchen.
Thank you.
Which brings it to the bodyguard in the interesting position that he is in. Alright, and he is going to look at the current situation, glance at the one in tech armor, wince, glance at the one not currently in tech armor, and is going to try and take a shot at him instead. Natural 20.
Woo!
Damn.
Double damage dice.
Lucky God.
If only he wasn't a CL0, I guess. Alright, so he's going to be taking a shot at the Legionnaire, doing damage. Okay, so that is going to be 6 points of damage as he rises up and takes a shot at the Legionnaire, which hits him dead on, pinging off his kinetic barriers immediately, and also kind of seemingly making some impact on his armor, which doesn't really go through, but causes him to stagger for a moment and just a wince of pain. Bag bastard! So he took a point of damage, and his shields are down. But aside from that, the bodyguard is going to remain in his half cover. As we go to the next Legionnaire's turn. Okay. That's kind of cursing, he is going to take out a grenade.
Ah!
Grenade!
As he's going to measure the distance of this. Yep, okay. As far as where he's not going to catch himself in the explosion. Does this.
100 ways to die.
Alright. Alright, so he is going to take the grenade, which is seems to glow inwardly with a bright orange light that would indicate it is an inferno grenade. And he is going to throw it at the bodyguard. So, first, the bodyguard is going to need to make a dexterity saving throw. Natural 20 again. This guard is on a
Lucky.
roll. He's got 2 natural 20s in a row.
Adrenaline is a hell of
Yeah.
a drug.
It is like he's on his own, like all these Blue Suns legionaries, and has this bloody like shit.
This guy's just a
One
fucking.
hell
He's
of
just.
a
He is
drug.
John Wicking in his final moments. Because I have zero confidence we can save that guy.
Unfortunately.
So
Without
this
risking everyone's
this
head
grenade
cost.
will do half damage. This will do fire damage because it is an incendiary grenade. But not that it particularly matters in this case. Alright, so this would have done 6 points of damage. This is reduced to 3 points of damage the bodyguard is going to take. However, in a 4 media radius around this, flames erupt. As his cover starts to burn.
Oh.
So everything within a 4 meter radius, like 4 meter radius, is currently a flame around it, where the grenade landed. So kind of around this area.
What a horrible way to die.
So he's alright for the moment, but every round he's going to need to continue making dexterity saving throws unless he moves. Or
Well,
keep taking the damage. But that is that Legionnaire's turn. It is now up to the sergeant that you came in with, as he is going to head to the other side of the door. And he is just going to hold position for the moment due to the amount of people in his line of fire. Nixaline.
Let's see. What am I to do? Well, I suppose as a bonus action, if no one's looking at her, she'd probably use Tactical Cloak.
Alright, you engage your cloak as a bonus action.
Yep. And it's going to go about here's to back them up. We'll have to squeeze a bit.
Alright. So that brings you down to one of your cloaks.
Mm-hmm.
And that'll be your turn. Which then brings us to the Blue Sun's Heavy, who seems to be commanding the primary squad here. As she raises a rocket launcher. She is a spitting image of that one you saw previously, Skull.
Let's hope it's not the same one or you're fucked, buddy.
It's not the same woman, but definitely she seems to hold the same role.
You're a lucky snake.
Alright. She is going to take her rocket launcher and she's going to fire a missile at the poor guy. He's going to need to make another dexterity saving throw. Let's see. DC 14. Alright, he needs to make a DC 14 save. He does not, he got a 6.
Oh.
Alright, so this is going to take 6d12 thunder damage.
6d12?
Yes.
Christ! That's
It's a rocket
obnoxious.
launcher.
Huh.
He takes 38 points of damage.
John Wick
As
gets
this was-
splattered.
As this missile comes in, he kind of peers over, and then he turns into red burning mist as he just is eviscerated by the
That's
rockets.
overkill.
That's just unnecessary.
Beware of the heavy weapons, woman.
Mhm.
I am heavy weapons guy.
Yep,
Or gal, in this case.
indeed.
So the last of the Legionnaires who hasn't gone yet is the one who has taken the shot, whose shields are currently down. He kind of looks like goes, prick. He's going to kind of lean up against this wall here, just kind of make himself ready for what comes next. Skull, back to you.
I think Skull's going to hurt. Skull's going to use another dash.
Zelina, Nixalina, kind of in your way after getting through.
Hmm. Hmm.
How you doing, Skull?
What surfaces are there to climb over?
I mean, you could try and slither across the sink there, I guess.
Yeah, I think I'll do that, and I want to get into the corner over here, behind the stairs.
Alright, you want to kind of dive over the sink using a dash action. Make an acrobatics check.
And I need to refresh again.
Oh no.
So your acrobatics is a 3, so it's d20 plus 3.
Yep. Yeah, just a minute.
You kind of head towards sink. Alright, 13. Yeah, 13 is enough. It's a sink. It's not too difficult as you kind of use your slithery body to slide straight over and just your turn to plant yourself right there. The door is currently closed.
The advantage is freaking critical success. God
If
damn.
he had
If
advantage,
he had
but he
it.
didn't.
If he had it.
Either
Wow.
way, he succeeds. The DC was 9, so
Yeah.
not too difficult.
There's a lot of critical successes and critical fails in this one.
There is. The poor bodyguard got 2 crits in a row and it did not save him.
Sadly, no. Rest in peace, John Wick 2.0.
Hmm.
Here, it's going to kind of move position here, and then that'll be that for now. Scrap.
All right. So, Scrap is let's see here. He is going to keep going this way. Windows up there are shuttered, right?
Yeah, all the windows are sealed.
All right. Well, if that's even so, I no longer have line of sight with the rest of these guys. So at this point, I am going to activate my Omni tool and see if it is at all possible to establish comms with whoever is in that bunker room.
Oh. First, make for me an electronics check to try and distinguish his signature to latch onto.
15.
All right, yep. You managed to find an omnichannel signature somewhere from within. 3, in fact, from in that room.
All right.
Make for me a hacking check if you want to an access.
15 again.
All right. As your robotic mind gets to work, moving through algorithms faster than most people could hack, very quickly you break through their primitive organic firewalls and access the comms of one ID'd as Jarek's Creel.
All right. Now, question: what is there beyond the edges of the map here in regards to like the map layout, like way up past the northern edge here? Is it like overlooking a cliff face or something?
There was an outer wall around the compound, and the only way neatly in that was the entrance, which the Blue Suns blasted open.
All right. How high is that wall?
High enough that basic people could not climb over easily.
But if someone had a boost.
Potentially, there is barbed wire on top of it as well.
I see. Very well.
Well, less barbed wire, more like a laser kind of fencing.
All right. In that case, I will establish contact and say to, it was Jarek's, right?
Jarek's.
I will say to Jarek's, a handful of individuals in this raiding party are actually here to help you. You will see a defense drone with an Asari and a Kyroteran. That defense drone will attempt to defend you. Stick close to it. Be ready to jump out the window behind you at a moment's notice.
What? Who is this?
Do you want to play 20 questions or do you want to live? Do as I say.
Right, drone. Got it.
I would high five you.
Guys, you see a drone? Just... God help me. Don't shoot it, prepare to run out that window. Alright, that'll be your turn, Scrap, as we go to Dimitri and Zelina.
All right. Dimitri will park himself right here by the door and will then prepare an action to dash into that room and take up a position next to Jarek's. Ideally, in a subtle manner, if at all possible, like stealthily, so that it can start providing the defense that is promised. The door is closed and locked, I assume, so he can't go in at this time.
Mm-hmm.
So he's just going to prepare an action to dash in.
So it's Zelina's turn simultaneously as yours, so what is Zelina doing?
Honey?
I'm back. I'm so sorry. It was my mom's phone and I wanted to wake her up.
It's all good.
Yeah. We have
What
a
is
plan.
Zelina doing?
It's my turn, right?
Yes. Dimitri is sharing your turn. He is positioned by the door, but the door is currently shut and locked.
Yep, and Scratch has pretty much got in contact and has arranged a plan to get him out the window, essentially.
I heard that part.
I'm very much improvising right now.
Yep.
You're fine.
So I think the best call is to try to delay these bad guys as best as possible.
Indeed. Actually, hold on. I think I'm starting to get an idea of a plan here.
Yeah, if we could keep
Are
them
you
back
doing-
so they could climb out the window, that would work.
And here's the thing. If all these guys rush into that building, then theoretically, the doors could maybe be shut on them and force them to spend a while trying to break out while we get Jarek's the fuck out.
That's us thinking as well, but there's just one problem. They do have a heavy that could probably break down the door.
True enough, but even so, it would take a while to reload a weapon like that.
Yeah.
They'd have to stand clear, and they'd have to figure out they've been duped in the first place. That'll take them at least a round.
Yeah. Even if we do, there is still 3 outside we have to watch out for.
I mean, those 3 might go rushing in if they're called on.
Maybe.
You say this is a door right here. Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, making sure. So I'm just gonna go next to the meat tree. So. And is there a way to unlock the damn thing? Hello?
I mean, do
You
want
wanting to open the door?
Do you want
Yeah.
to? Go ahead.
All right. The door is currently locked. You could certainly attempt to boot it open.
Like, is there a way to secretly do it without the other people looking?
I mean, to be fair, they're behind you, looking rather expectantly for you to breach. You're the first one in.
Oh,
You are the breacher, dude.
Yeah, there's no stealth with you here. Just open the door.
okay.
And feel free to use whatever you feel is best to do so in your own style.
I'm either letting my intrusive thoughts win or.
Well, while you're working on that, I will be right back in about 6 minutes. I gotta get myself some food on a platter because I'm hungry. So I'll be right back.
Yeah, this
No
is
worries.
coming home with food, so.
But Zelina, are you breaching?
Yeah.
All right.
But how I imagine
Is
doing it is literally shotgun at the door handle. I don't know why.
Shotgunning the door.
Yeah.
Right.
Door handle, but whatever.
Yeah, sure. You can do that. I mean, just for purposes, rolls a hit, I guess. I mean, it's not going to be hard to hit, but you never know. It could be a critical failure.
My intrusive thoughts were waning. Listen.
D20 plus 4, please.
What do we need? What do you need? D20. D20 plus what?
4.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, it's not great, but you didn't get a critical failure, so it's a door handle. You don't have to get particularly high.
I was just letting my intrusive thoughts win, but it failed in the process. Okay.
All right, roll for me the damage. It's 2d4 plus 1.
Alright. 2d4 plus 1.
Yeah. I mean, it's a door. I like 4 hit points for that. So you put your shotgun against the door handle. Spin one charge of your thumb, click, pulling the trigger, firing as the lock is blasted open. Opening up to reveal the interior. This takes the form of the bedroom, upon which there are 2 extra bodyguards, and Jarek's Creel himself, all going to roll their own initiatives now.
Do you also see the drone?
They can see the drone. They also see an Asari that they weren't told about. So, that's what we come to play in a moment. But for now, I need to add the other 2 bodyguards and remove the dead one. And Jarek's himself. Alright, so the 2 bodyguards. The first one gets a 17, respectable. The second one gets an 18. They're doing quite well. And Jarek's gets a 5.
Oh no. Not the most important individual.
Alright. So, yeah, you have a little bit more movement, Selena. because you moved from there to there, didn't you? If you want to use it, or you can stay put.
Or do you want to interact?
Just. You just. Let me get.
What?
Let me get comfortable, cause I'm all over the place.
Oh, honey.
Panic.
Stay calm. You'll be fine.
I also have migraine. You want to be part of it?
I already have a bit of a headache still.
And also, I'm hangry, so.
Yes. But be calm, dear. Remember, we're supposed to try to help this guy.
He just goes to walk in. I don't know. She goes to walk in and she just says, "We are here to help."
Make me a persuasion check.
Oh, I'm good. Go ahead. Let's help Dean.
Yeah, it'd be more
Trust us,
poetic.
whispered
It'd be
voice.
more poetic if you said, "Come with me, come with me if you want to live."
You know, I thought of that earlier, but Nick
Shut up.
weirdly enough.
Okay, I'm looking at my sheet again. This persuasion. Okay, let's use this to my goddamn advantage.
Yeah.
13.
Oh.
13?
Yes.
They seem hesitant, and their guns trained on you, but they don't fire immediately.
Making progress.
Hey
But we
guys.
go to the next Blue Suns Legionary, who is going to move slightly further in, but not go right in right away. As he has his gun ready, tilting his head a moment by the distinct lack of gunfire that merely erupted when Zinnia went in. The sergeant from before is also going to make his way in. Nixaline, you're up.
Okie dokie. Let us see now. Give me a sec, I'm just looking at something on my end.
I'm back.
Alright, to catch you up, Nixaline shot the door lock off and then entered, managed to pass the persuasion check to not get shot immediately. The Legionnaires are moving in. One of them is kind of curious why gunfire did not immediately erupt from that room.
All right.
Yeah,
Dimitri's
so another
readied
pocket
action should have sent him to hang out by Jarrex.
I was kind of waiting for you to come back for doing that.
That's
But
for me.
you-
I'm just now reading on what to do in this situation because this is getting difficult.
This is an interesting combat. Working dynamics here. You're still trying to play both sides?
Let's see.
What the hell was I hearing?
Sorry,
Yeah,
I'm
he's eating.
stirring my soup.
Yep.
I was going to get a chicken bake, but we're out of those. I discovered too late.
Well,
so I
I'm glad
had to
now there's a
improvise.
bit more movement to get in there, actually, because, I mean, A part of me wanted to use gravity on these two guys to try to delay them, but I don't want the risk of my visibility to lose, and plus, that may not work out as well as planned because we are in the danger zone. The next
In the
thing we-
danger zone.
Yeah. So next thing we probably want to stay out of sight for a good long while, and wait to see how this pans out, I guess. So let's see. Squeeze through there. If I make a double dash, I could get into the room about here. So pretty much patrolling the door. Feels like I'm playing a first-person shooter right now.
Alright, so you're still invisible, you sneak in and head up by the bed.
Yep.
Alright. Which brings us to the Heavy's turn. As she is going to kind of take a position standing back and covering that doorway. This Blue Sun Legionnaire is going to start moving forward. Take a position there. The hired gun outside here is going to take the place of where the sergeant was, but they're both remaining outside for the moment.
Yep.
Jarex is now going to have his turn. He's going to kind of look at Zelina, see that she's not firing and hearing her words, see the little drone kind of coming in, buzzing as expected. He'll go, shit, fuck, okay. Takes in a breath, clearly unnerved by the entire situation unfolding, but taking a leap of faith, he is going to use his movements to go there, head up to the sealed window, and then use his action to bring up his Omni tool and open that specific window. That's all he'll be doing this turn.
Alright.
This bodyguard here, kind of seeing what's going on, and goes, right, let's make this quick. He is going to head up to this doorway, kind of using it to take half cover. Oh, actually, it's around the corner, so full cover. Probably more apply here.
Yep.
He is going to peer around, and he's going to take a shot at that Legionnaire. That's a 5.
Oh no.
As you kind of lean around, bring out his pistol, and take a couple of shots at the Legionnaire, who kind of ducks down to one side near the fridge. Over here, the shots kind of ping off against the wall.
Dole, he missed.
Skull!
Do I have line of sight to this one here?
Yeah, just about. There is a small gap between Zelina and the bodyguard.
Please don't.
Oh, this is going to jeopardize it, I think.
Yeah, Skull's going to hit. Yeah, Skull's going to shoot the bodyguard.
Alright! Remind me, does coming from visibility give advantage to hit?
I believe so, yes, because
Yes, it
he's
should.
currently cloaked. Sneaking.
Alright, you have advantage to hit. Roll to hit as your cloak will break.
And if he hits,
Fire
he'll
your
deal
shots.
sneak attack damage because of said advantage.
Which is what, level 5, remind me?
I think it's like an extra 3d6.
6. Yeah, 3d6s.
Every other level.
And need to
Right.
reroll them again.
3, 5. I think it was 3d4s on d6s, but wasn't
No,
it?
it's d6s.
Okay.
I play rogues a lot, trust me. It's my favorite
cool.
class.
That means I would have 3 d6s, even though.
Well,
Alright, Scout,
you
you-
multi-class between Vanguard and Infiltrator, so it would be based on your
So-
Infiltrator level.
Yep. And Mantis too. Mantis, so I need to roll to hit.
Roll to hit,
yeah.
so with your Mantis, that's a +6 to hit.
Mhm.
And you have advantage, so you get the higher of the rolls. Oh yeah, that hits. Roll me damage.
Okay.
Alright, so this will be 2d8 plus 3 piercing, and then 3d6 is extra. So roll me the 2d8 plus 3 first.
Okay. So 2d8 plus
Plus 3. Yes.
Plus 3d6.
So it's 9 points of damage. Now roll me 3d6 extra for sneak attack damage. So, had he been aware of your presence, he probably could have survived this. But alas, caught unaware as this snake-like creature decloaks, takes aim and fires, the shot goes straight through his skull and hits the wall behind as he falls backwards. Very dead.
Scar's then going to use his bonus action to reapply his cloak.
Alright, you reapply your cloak, which is your second one used up. This is your last cloak. Alright. As the bodyguard falls, the second hired gun is going to remain where he is for the time being. As is the merc with the tech armor. Scrap. You're up.
Alright, so I am going to bring Scrap to about here.
Yep.
The Kodiak shuttle we came in is still parked, right?
Yep, with the Blue Sun's pilot presumably still inside, waiting extraction.
Alright. I will nod to Jarex and say, the plan is to commandeer their Blue Sun's Kodiak as soon as we have a window of opportunity to do so. Be ready to move. If you can close the window behind you, do so.
Right. Alright, are you doing anything else at the moment?
Let me see. That was a brief thing. I should have enough time to take an action. Let me check my options.
Yeah, he's going to need help out that building in any way he can. He's very low on the list of moving. We only have so many bodies to block that door.
Okay. I am going to blow a tech point to cast guidance.
Alright, so the target can roll a d6 at the number. So, alright, so he has an extra d6 to the next roll.
I'm giving that to Jarex.
Alright, so he has guidance. I'll just give him a little hospice icon. I'll give him a trophy icon. Good for him.
Alright.
Alright, Dimitri and Zelina.
Dimitri is just staying with Jarex.
Zelina.
I don't know. Yeah, let me just shut at the bodyguard at the point. Because they need, prove that they can just kill.
I mean, it's a bit late for that, dear. They're already cocking an eyebrow at you. And I think that will only put them in distrust.
Sorry, so what was that Zelina was wanting to do?
Shoot the bodyguard because they're already suspicious about the freaking.
Jesus.
Maybe don't do that. We're trying to save Jarex, and the bodyguard will give us extra covering fire.
Yeah, like I said, dear.
Oh,
I'm sorry,
Up to you.
but that will basically
I don't know
break
what
the
to
whole
freaking
trust.
do, 'cause I'm scared.
Well, you just tried to tell them to trust you, and then you shoot the bodyguard. That's breaking the trust.
Yeah, don't do that.
Might as well help.
At
Might
this
as well
point,
help him then.
yeah, at this point, yeah.
Ultimately, Zelina, do what Zelina does. What do you want to do?
Help.
How do you want to help?
Maybe help him freaking open the window or something. I don't know.
The window's already open.
Help him out the window then.
You have
Slow
biotics.
him
Do you
down.
do you have anything that would let you give a barrier or shields to other people? Is that in your kit?
That should be.
You have transfer barrier. At third level, you can now target your charge cantrip at an ally. When you do so, basically you charge at them. The ally does not take damage from the charge. Instead, if you have a barrier active with 2 or more ticks, you can choose to transfer 1 tick to your ally. This effect does not allow your ally to use tactical barrier, heavy barrier features unless they themselves are those features. Basically, you'll give one tick of barrier. So you can theoretically use your bonus action to activate barrier, and then use your main action to charge. Jarex.
Or the bodyguard.
You teleport. Oh yeah, whoever. You would like teleport like half an inch, but.
I am trying to check one thing, but I have no idea where the hell it is, but that will work anyways. Trying to find bloody tactical cloak in this book.
So, is that what you're doing, Zelina, or are you thinking something else?
Yeah. Let's do transfer barrier
Alright, who are you doing that on?
on Jarex.
Alright, so you use your bonus action to activate your barrier ability. So that is 2, that gives you 4 ticks of barrier.
I might as well just ask you because I can't find it before going on to the next turn.
Alright, use up one of your biotic slots then. As you kind of surge of biotic energy, and suddenly this biotic wave, as you kind of just suddenly just shoot half an inch towards Jarek's head. Go, what the fuck? Clearly creeped out by that. But you only go that far as this. You got literally face to face with the guy as the waves of your biotic energy kind of wash over him, and he gained 1 tick of the barrier.
I have a question for you because I can't find the hell of figuring out if this would work or not. Probably not.
And you lose 1 tick.
So, say if I... Would it be possible for me to use the tactical cloak on another person, or is it only me?
Only you.
Yeah.
Dang it.
It's cloaking device and built to your suit, to your armor.
Yeah.
Alright. So this Legionnaire here, kind of seeing the flash of biotics go, oh, finally, is going to kind of move up to here. He's going to roll a perception check to see if he can ascertain what that biotic thing you just did was, or whether he thinks you were attacking Jarex. Alright, so...
Things are getting tense.
That's okay. 13, as he kind of looks at you and goes, wait a second. What the hell? As he is going to target you, Zelina, and open fire.
The Dimitri is going to take his reaction to impose disadvantage on that roll.
Let me just double check how that works.
The guard reaction. When a creature the defense drone can see attacks a target other than itself that is within 2 meters of it, it can use its reaction to impose a disadvantage on the attack roll.
Nice.
Alright, so yeah. So Dimitri, you kind of deploy basically flares, some defensive countermeasures to kind of momentarily kind of dazzle the Legionnaire as he opens fire. But the Legionnaire is going to open fire. What is your armor class, Zelina? 12. Alright, so he's going to roll this with disadvantage. He's firing with his Vindicator. Alright, that would have been a 19, but with disadvantage, that turns into 12 exactly. That still hits.
You did your best, it's okay.
Alright, so this will be 1d10 plus 2 piercing damage. So, 10. I guess you use different dice in this game than you know, it's good. Two. So, That is 7 damage to you. Roll me 1d8, please. As your first barrier tick will go off.
Just 1d8, right?
1d8. 6, so your barrier will take the worst of the damage as your biotics flare up once again, and only some of it gets through to your shields, as your shield will take not that much. Sorry. 1 point of damage to it, but nothing reaches your health. As the Legionnaire goes, "Ugh. The Asaris betrayed us." As we go to the second Legionnaire and goes, see about that. As he is going to throw a grenade. So he's going to be putting it between Zelina and the bodyguard, so about there. So Dimitri is also within that range. Jarek is just beyond it. So he won't be hit by this. Oh, but he's going to throw it, so I need Dimitri, Zelina, and the bodyguard all to make dexterity saving throws, please.
Give me just a second to double check a thing.
The bodyguard fails.
All right. 21 for Dimitri.
Lovely. And Alright, and that is 18 from Zelina. So Dimitri and Zelina both succeed, so they will take half damage from this. The bodyguard will take full damage. Does Dimitri have any particular direction to fire at all?
I don't think so, but let me double check. No.
Alright. So, in terms of damage, 2d4. So do 2d4 fire damage. There'll be 7 points of damage to the bodyguard. There'll be 7 points of damage to Zelina and Dimitri, but this will be half for both. So that ultimately comes out just to 3 when rounded down. So that's 3 points of damage to your shield there, Zelina. And same to you, Dimitri.
How much?
3. I already put it down.
All right.
Not to his health, to his shields.
Ah, okay. I keep forgetting I have those.
Yes. Or did Dimitri's shields recharge in defense mode?
I do have a
Yes, they
regen of
do.
5 on the defense drum, yes.
Yes, they do. Speaking of. Alright, Nick, Celine, you're up.
Yeah, this is getting a tight situation.
I will point out you would have heard Scrap saying that Jarek should be ready to close the window at a moment's notice, so you are at least aware of that. I'm not used to eating a spicy lunch.
What are you doing, Nick, Celine?
That's what I'm thinking. Because really, I don't have any means to help him out of the building, unfortunately. I don't think.
Well, you are cloaked,
I am cloaked, yes.
and you can ready actions.
Yes. Thing is, I don't know what action to really ready.
Well, if an enemy
Most
comes
of my
through the
stuff-
door, you could get a sneak attack on him.
Suppose so. Was keeping into the shadows of things and seeing how this is all going a bit tips up, as the phrase is. She is going to remain cloaked and hidden, and probably going to go somewhere around over. Years, I think.
Alright. So you're going to stay there.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. We go to the Blue Suns Heavy, who is going to kind of swear as she hears one of her Turians shout. As she goes, she shouts, the Quarren was with the Asari. He must be in it too. Kill them both. As she is going to spend her turn dashing outside. The next Legionnaire is also going to start moving into the room, but he is going to take cover for the moment and not do much else.
Now it's up to him.
Oh, speaking of, I almost forgot, since the flame grenade got thrown, there is also a small fire forming. Well, I think everything within 4 meters each round will be having to take dexterity saving throws for that. So you can't really see, yeah, you can't see, he doesn't have a bead on Zelina from there. That's going to be him. This hired gun, he's going to remain by the door. And it's Jarek's turn. As Jarex is going to kind of take in a breath, seeing the situation, the flames from the grenade kind of lapping at the floors. Look at you, Syrup, and go, okay, I'm gonna trust you. And he is going to climb out through the window.
Through the window!
And as he climbs out through the window into the waiting, helping hands of the sky's Geth beyond, Nixaline and Zelina in the room, one of the bodyguards dead at Skull's hand, the other one still fighting to keep his clients alive in the fighting retreat to come. The Legionnaires moving in for their quarry, as Zelina and Scrap identified as enemies, Nixaline and Skull seemingly still with their covers intact. And a long way to go between you and the shuttle. And the question of just how you're going to get out of this situation remaining. We shall discover the answer in the next session.
Which will be in like 3 weeks, because I get to go to the other end of the continent here soon.
2 weeks, to be precise. 2 weeks. On the 1st of November, I was dating this.
My plan is so hacked together, but I hope it works. My basic plan is get to the Kodiak, shoot the pilot, and then I assume Kodiaks have guns sometimes? It's a Blue Suns Kodiak, so I imagine it has guns. I can just use those guns to start blowing the fuck out of the mercs.
Well, the question of how you're going to do that, and how this might interact with well, 2 of your number at least remain currently unidentified as being traitors from the Blue Suns perspective, and how this might ultimately interact with everything else you're doing.
My hope is that every member of the party will get onto the shuttle before I open fire, and failing that, I can at the very least have Icon tell them, you should get clear. Scrap is about to rain hell. Yes,
And
even
also
you,
it's-
Skull.
But yes, with Skulls, also very clear motives of he wants to kill that charity worker.
I mean, if we want to be charitable, one could argue that he's just really committing to the bit of maintaining the cover, but it's hard to tell.
Nice.
Yep, that's the mystery behind
I
it.
want to. Yes, basically, he wants to earn his credits, and he did, and he has still kept his promise. He has not fired at the actual client, but he never said anything about the bodyguards.
Fair enough. That's cold as shit, but fair enough.
Specific wording. Skull, you gain 5 points of Renegade.
Yay!
Yay, he says.
And as for, like, actually making the credits, well, if you maintain that cover, I already have ideas on how we can make that work. But we'll have to see how the whole situation pans out because, you know, no contact survives, no plan survives first contact with the enemy.
You have unleashed chaos. We shall see where this goes. But that will be in the next session, so thank you all so very much for watching, and we shall pick this up next time.
See you next time.
Bye-bye!
Bye.